Welcome again to Sports Ghana. So this is your latest football update on the go. Right. A lot of stories, a lot of situations, a lot of drama, a lot of controversies. Stories in the baby now. It's Yesha, right? From the game at the Santiago Bernabeu, Madrid winning 1-0 against Osasuna. Right. A lot of controversies surrounding this particular game. I'm person me know where to come out if a particular game we home. Right. But sure, all the green nearby and a penalty. I was to say football fans now be now say sa particular penalty na ma in any there. Ha, penalty there, any penalty because Kylian Mbappe and you could see a defender number nine so and a referee no a G penalty in Real Madrid. So football fans will be now say, no, this wasn't a penalty, rather a foul on the defender, which Real Madrid mo kuna penalty out mo say the penifo ka say onipa ni ne wi aketekete there. Yen so can ya find ni so anajo out mo say Real Madrid are back again out mo say this club when they are back because this was not a penalty. Most football fans are debating on this particular angle of the situation. How they just look at the particular angle of this tackle from the defender on Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe rather stepped on the foot of the defender. Ultimately, referee no G penalty. Real Madrid. So seeing the angle, was this a penalty or not? Real Madrid, Real Madrid. So Real Madrid first win in La Liga and that Xabi Alonso ultimately Madrid are impressed me a lot because Osasuna didn't come to play football. They came to frustrate Madrid. Wait, until we didn't see a lot of tactical display from Real Madrid side. Yeah, they held most of the ball. Osasuna are having just a shot of targeting pool. So Osasuna are more shot back say against Real Madrid because Thibaut Courtois was on vacation against Osasuna. Xabi Alonso first game for Real Madrid. All La Liga 1-0 Madrid, all 3 points at the Bernabeu. When it comes to a club that do not know how to sell a player, a club that do not like squad depth, AFC Barcelona. Barca one team, they don't know how to sell a player. A Barca a top player, they really suck at that because they don't know how to sell a common player for a fee which is close to 50 million or 60 million euros, right? They are really bad at selling players, right? Because the reports that are coming is Barca wants to sell Casado for 30 million euros, right? Casado for 30 million euros. Valuing players for 30 million euros, that should be Oro Romeo. That should be Clement Lenglet, which they've sold or they've given free for Atletico Madrid, right? So selling Casado for 30 million euros should not be a priority for Barcelona. If they want to sell Casado, 30 million euros is a peanut because that kid is so good. That kid is better or can compete with Frankie de Jong on any day. Tell me why Barca wants to sell this player for just 30 million euros and why Barca do not want squad depth. I don't understand because this is a club that wants to sell one of their best DMs from last season for just 30 million euros. This is a peanut. Look at the Premier League. Brighton value Casado over 100 million pounds. Brighton value currently Baleba over 100 million pounds. And why Barca is wanting to sell Casado for just 30 million euros. Even Mano Ugarte was over 50 million euros. And why Barca wants to sell Casado for just 30 million euros. Should in case Barca wants to sell Casado, it should be over 60 million euros. Should in case Barca wants to sell a player, it shouldn't be Casado. Because this is one of the fans' favorites. This is a player when they got to a time that Barca needed a good DM. This player took it upon his shoulder. The game against Bayern Munich, he made 2 assists. The game against Real Madrid, it was Casado. Casado has been there. He will be there and he'll be here forever. Because Barca should not make a mistake by selling Casado. Right? When it comes to a club, now I keep saying it, that do not know how to sell a player, that do not like squad depth is Barcelona. They are really bad when it comes to transfer markets in terms of selling players. They are really bad. Isak released a whole statement, a whole lot of paragraphs out in say, but clarify the misleading controversies regarding on Newcastle issues. Now to say this came after say the Professional Football Association And then like the team of the season, which is the 24-25 season, and how team say Isak, since a lot of things are going on behind the scenes. This media are reporting things so badly. How team say, I quote from some of the paragraphs from the statement that Isak released. Since the reality is that promises were made and the club has known my position for a long time. To now act as if these issues are only emergent is misleading. It's according to Isak, not since on the club normal agreement say if an offer comes for him, the club is going to allow him to leave. Because according to Isak, the person free club did that, right? He wants to leave Newcastle United, which are the club does not want him to leave at this point because they haven't found a perfect replacement for him. Ultimately, said they missed out on Hugo Ekitike, and now they are even struggling to get Ryan Wisa from Brentford, right? Into Newcastle also released this statement almost since there was no such agreement. Ultimately, said this was a part of their response. And I quote, we are clear in response that Alex remains under contract and that no commitment has ever been made by a club official that Alex can leave Newcastle United this summer. So according to Newcastle now, since there was no agreement between and as I said, the player can leave this summer if an offer comes. And according to Newcastle, I'm saying they are ready and willing to welcome him back. If he's ready to train with his teammates, the club is willing to accept him back because they miss him so much. Because but selling him at this point there, that is not going to happen because the club did not make any promise to him say they are going to sell him this summer or if an offer comes, right? So this is the current issue, the current situation of Isak Newcastle love story. I was say Isak the way papa yeah person free club nima. He doesn't want to even play a preseason camp or join a club for preseason. Yeah. He's doing individual training from the beginning of this summer. So this is the current situation regarding Alexander Isak.